let's talk about pre-production. Again, I don't have much footage about all this process.
Como que sobrevive y se la banca, pero me parece que voy a tener que...
Also recording the process itself. But I remember very well that a couple of days before the production itself, I went to the place that actually was in my condo in different hours and tried to find the time frame where the space was like the most emptiest. And I figured out that in the morning, no one's actually go there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use the place in the morning and I'm going to do the production in that time frame. Also for this pre-production sort of like phase, I remember I sort of like take a look to the different elements that I have, the styles of the chairs, I don't know, the curtains, the tables available, all of that, just to go there to Pinterest and try to also find like poses or references on how to use those particular elements connected to the aura of the, how do you say, yeah, the look and feel that I want to portray in the photo shoot itself. That, as I told you before, it was all about money, like a drama, like femme fatale sort of like thing. I remember I was about to go to start with the photo shoot, and I actually opened up my laptop and I realized I had all my references in Pinterest, and Pinterest decided not to work that day, which is insane because it's a website. Something that really taught me all this experience was like to always have a backup, in particular to have like a mood board and all your references organized somewhere else's. In my case, I started to adopting Google Slides. I think it's the best way, not only to work individually, but with a team. And also you can always download the Google Slides itself, that it's online. You can download it freely and have it as a backup to watch offline if that's the case, in case you need it. That's super important as well. In this case, it was not such a bummer because I searched for the references the day before. So I actually had some like ideas in mind that I wanted to implement. But in case that you're working with a model or you're working, let's just say, doing self-portraits, but with a makeup artist, it's super important to have that as a backup. So yeah, I remember I literally was using my flip-flops. I submerged myself into the elevator, praying that I was not going to encounter any of my neighbors on the way. And luckily, when I actually arrived to this, it was kind of like weird. It was sort of like a co-working space, but you also have a kitchen. So I don't know. People who might visited Thailand and especially visited one of these condos might understand that those places are so you can find the crazy stuff everywhere. So yeah, the whole space was super empty, so that also gives me a lot of like flexibility on deciding where to start, to feel more comfortable, to set up the equipment,
conectar la cámara al Snapbridge.